My name is Floyd Allen Reedy. I am now 96 years old, 94 years old. I grew up in Dickinson County, Virginia, southwest Virginia. My home life was good. We lived on a small rural farm. We grew most of our food that we ate. We had animals. We had cattle, horses, pigs, chickens, dogs, cats. We had all of the animals of the day. I can remember most things. I can remember different places we lived and certain things that happened while we lived there. Dogs we had. I can remember the dogs we had, their names.
How many dogs did you have?
Well, we had several dogs over the years. We had squirrel dogs. We had bird dogs. My daddy was a hunter. My parents, my mother and father, both were school teachers. They taught school. My mother taught earlier. My father taught. He retired from the school system.
Here's the school.
Oh, look at that school.
This is the school building. School was like reading and writing and arithmetic, taught to the tune of a hickory stick. It's changed today. This is the elementary school today for the whole area around. Like 10 schools feed into this. They closed those little one-room, two-room schools.
Now, this is where you went to high school.
I went to high school there. Well, after school, I would come home. We would do the work outside. We milked cows. We fed the horses, the pigs, the chickens, and so on of that type. And we had other work that we also had to do. We raised a garden. We raised all of our food, mostly that we ate in those days. We're coming in to where Grandpa owned land. That road right up there went up to Lincoln's place. And my great-grandmother lived up on top of that mountain. One of my favorite memories would be going to my grandparents' house on Sunday. We would meet all of our other cousins. We would play different games on Sundays, getting together, knowing my mother's family was, I remember a lot about it.
This is Floyd Reedy.
Hi.
And this
Hello.
is Sharon Deal.
Howdy, said you know this place, huh?
Well, I recognize it, yeah.
Yeah, this is,
See, I used to live right here.
you did?
Yeah, Uncle Haird's house. He lived across the creek at that time.
His house was right there where they lived in the river.
Right.
River was over, they put a railroad bridge up through here.
Right.
And so his house was set right there in the creek.
Right.
Where the creek is now. The creek used to be way over yonder.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, this is Alan. This is Floyd's eldest.
I'm Bogus.
Oh,
Because he was here as a baby. He lived here actually as a baby.
well, you know that you knew where you were going.
No, I did.
You did. You're the boss.
I'm
Well, come
Karen.
on in.
This is Floyd
I
Reedy.
can tell you're a deal.
This is
Yeah.
This said he lived here.
Floyd Reedy.
this is
Floyd
Floyd's.
Reedy.
Floyd.
Floyd Reedy's son.
Jerry-
Floyd Deal.
Well, I say Flora is his aunt.
What?
Flora is Jerry's aunt.
Right.
Oh.
So you are cousins. First cousins.
You and I would be cousins.
Yeah.
And we want to go up to the Deal Cemetery.
You're Floyd Allen.
I'm Floyd Allen. I lived right here when I was 2 years old. He was the mortician that took care of the place.
So this is
He
the
also took care
Andy
of Grandpa
Deal
Needle.
Cemetery.
They did
This
his
was
mom.
Papaw's grandfather.
But Grandpa owned all this land in here, back to where we was talking. He owned 500 acres that he got from his daddy. He was the only child. He had a brother who died when he was like, 10 or 12 years old, and their mother taught school. And Grandpa Bill ended up with all of the land that his father owned. Grandpa owned all the way over to this creek.
I guess he was one of the wealthiest guys in the area, wasn't he?
Well, he and his brother-in-law, they probably were. Back up there before Hanker's house was.
There is a house up there.
Now this cemetery will be right on up there. Now I'm gonna give them a check for $500 on this cemetery. I used to send them $100 every year, and 1 or 2 years I sent them $200. But I haven't sent them anything in the last 3 or 4 years. Well, we really appreciate y'all taking care of this place.
Yeah, we truly do. This is beautiful.
It really is.
My age is probably my lifetime here, I guess.
Well, who knows? You may be back again. We don't know that, do we?
Well, the last time I was here was Aunt Carrie's funeral. I brought my mother back. What am I the most proud of? I'm proud of my family. I am proud of the family because everybody has a college degree of some type. There has not been a divorce in this family. All grandchildren have graduated from college, which I am proud of that.
What is it like being able to see so many younger generations grow up?
Well, you look at the small little children playing life and having a good time. When you look at the picture with all the kids in it, you look at them and just have a vision of all of them growing up.
How would you like to be remembered?
Well, I would like to be remembered as good grandfather, good great-grandfather, and I hope to have 5 generations in this family.